Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome on in. How's it going? Hello, Barb and Talier and Jebby Shrub. Thank you for joining us in chat for the very first time. It's nice to meet you. Alkali Chicken. Hello, of course. Welcome on in. Talier, thank you for that gifted sub. Thank you for supporting the moderators. I appreciate it. Meryl, welcome on in. Spring. Spring, hi. Happy Friday. Spring, I miss you. Oh my God. Thank you for joining us for some Wavelength today. I love you. Welcome, Megan. Thank you for joining us. Steve Jackson Games, thank you for joining us in chat. Can we get a shout out command for Steve Jackson Games? They're a fellow publisher who also has their own Twitch channel. They do a lot of like mini painting and cool stuff over there. They got a really dope setup last time I checked. It was really cool. So go check out them if you like publisher Twitch content. Rennie, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Mods, can we get an audio check on our music? Whenever I come over to this side of my room, I feel like my audio gets a smidgen messed up. So let me know if it's all right. You should hear smooth jazz. If you don't hear smooth jazz, then you should panic and tell me so I can fix it. Audio is good. Okay, fabulous. Oh, thank you, Mega, my little mushrooms. Thank you very much. Igasug. All right, cool, great. Thanks, mods. Very clear, very helpful. Thank you so very much. Arliel, welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. Mad Scientist, it's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Also, Kayla, if you're still lurking, thank you for that follow at the top of the stream. I appreciate it. Hector says there's a Wavelength card that's on a scale of movies Godzilla would improve to movies Godzilla would ruin. I don't know that we've ever had that on stream before, but I've definitely had that off stream before. And we couldn't come up with a clue because Godzilla improves all movies. It's so very true. Chat, name me one movie that Godzilla wouldn't make better, because I think Godzilla improves every situation. I completely agree. Jigsaw Nerd, happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. What's up, everybody? I've missed you all. Typically we do a Friday morning stream, so I just want to apologize that we weren't able to do that this week. I've got stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm doing like actual work right now. That's not just me messing around on stream. So that's been kind of kicking into gear this week. So it may happen again sometime this month or next month that I have to take another Friday morning off just so that I have a little bit more time at my desk so I can do business because there's some really cool stuff happening. Mid-May, I will finally be able to tell you. I'm very excited, but for right now, I've got a lot of off-stream stuff I gotta do. So thank you for being patient with me not being able to stream this morning, but I am here for our Friday afternoon stream, which is typically some sort of group party game situation. So in just a little bit, we're gonna be playing Wavelength with Angie and Steven. If you've never played Wavelength before, don't worry, I'll explain it. You can play right here in chat thanks to our amazing mod Alkali, who made a really easy like automatic polling system. You'll see how it all works. If you do have a good time with Wavelength today, a great thing you can do to give back is to donate bits or subs, because all that money goes to the mods, one of which is Alkali, who helped me make this segment run a little bit smoother, which is always really nice. Penguin would have really helped, Godzilla would have really helped March of the Penguins. Jigsaw Nerd, I completely agree. I feel like Godzilla would improve significantly any nature documentary in particular. Imagine Eric, thank you for joining us. Welcome in. Pride and Prejudice and Godzilla. See, these are all great ideas. I don't know if these are joke bad ideas because they sound fantastic to me. I haven't played Wavelength, but I am a sound and vibration researcher. Blasphemy? Are you really, Talir? That's very cool. That's very cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Mella, happy Friday. Welcome on in. Yes, the sections still are 1 to 4, sub A and B. Yes, Alkali. I have not erased the markers that I put on this box since the first time I put them down. They're probably irremovable at this point. So yeah, they haven't changed at all. But yeah, the reason you're talking to me and not Angie and Steven yet is because I have an announcement to give before we get to Wavelength. As you may have seen floating around on social media and such, we are announcing the winner of the Arnak Monkey Naming Competition. We, what, 2-3 weeks ago maybe, we asked people when we announced the second expansion to the Lost Ruins of Arnak, which is going to be the Missing Expedition, we asked for people's help naming the mechanic, who's one of the new leaders that comes in this expansion. She's got a little monkey friend. We asked for help naming that monkey. We asked this across all of our social medias. We got so many to the point where it was wildly overwhelming. But we did finally pick a name. I think this mostly came down to Min and Elwin's favorite. I would say my favorite didn't win. I'll give a little teaser. My favorite didn't win, which is very tragic. So if you were the person who suggested Beans, you were the winner in my heart. Unfortunately, not named Beans. However, the name is officially going to be Rusty. So congratulations to our board game story on Instagram. They were the only person to recommend this name, so they are the unambiguous winner of this competition. So congratulations to you, and thank you to anyone who helped out contributing names to this idea. I think this is really fun. I hope we do more community naming stuff in the future. So everyone, let's say hello to Rusty. He's so cute. He's so cute. So that person who suggested that name's gonna win, like, I think a signed copy of the expansion and some other goodies. But yeah, I think he looks like a Rusty. I would have loved Beans. I was outvoted because I think Beans is really silly. But Rusty makes, I think, more thematic sense. So I think Min and Elwin made the right decision here. And yeah, that's my little announcement. Arliel, thank you for that gifted sub to Spring. Spring, enjoy your Rat Jam. I hope you like it. And your ad for viewing, of course, and all that such things. Bloody Line, welcome on in. Headbanging Maniac, happy Friday. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a hype end to your week. You're looking forward to the weekend. If you got anything cool coming up, let me know. If you got anything fun happening this weekend, right after this stream, I'm gonna go play more board games. As I mentioned on Thursday, we made like a couple friend. My partner and I feel very adult. We're like friends with another couple who play board games. So we're gonna go over to their house for some board games. I'm very excited. We of course have to supply the board games. So right after the stream, I have to sit down with like my spreadsheet and calculate out what games I should be bringing. Rusty looks a little bit more like a Tony Galati. God, I really wish we could have gotten away with that, but that I'm unsurprised that they didn't go with the people who suggested the real legal names of some Czech Games Edition employees. I'm shocked, truly. Good luck at Gamma, Steve Jackson. I unfortunately won't be at Gamma, but you will see some folks from CG, including Steven, who you're gonna see in just a second. I see through my mind's eye that he's on the phone. So Steven, thumbs up if you're ready to stream, thumbs down if you're not ready to stream. No thumbs if you can't hear me. Okay, he can't hear me. We're vamping because Steven's on the phone. He looks stressed, so I'm not gonna bug him. He's pointing and looks angry. There's lots of this happening right now. So yeah, chat, tell me about what you're doing this weekend. We're gonna wait for Steven to be ready so I don't blindside him. He's going like this to me. Okay, tell me what you're doing this weekend. I'm gonna be playing some games. I don't know what games I'm gonna bring. This is the same couple that we talked about on Thursday, where I said that they're brand new to board gaming. We played Seven Wonders and such with them, so I'm gonna have to think about what games I wanna bring. Going to a tulip farm before the season is over. Headbanging Maniac, that sounds delightful. That sounds so nice. I think tomorrow my partner and I are gonna go to a nursery and get some plants to plant for the springtime. Teaching my father Pandemic tonight and working on some game design this weekend. That's awesome, Jebby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good luck on your designing process. I hope that all goes well for you. And also good luck teaching your dad Pandemic. I think that's really great to teach family members some games. Greg, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Any feedback about the games you played last time? I tried to like suss it out of them. I was like, did you like it? Because like, if you don't like it, that's fine, but tell me so I can suggest something different next time. And they're like, we love it. I don't know that I believe it. I think we have to get to know them a little bit better before they'll tell me when they actually dislike a game. So I'm trying to do like universal crowd pleasers with them right now until I get comfortable telling me when they don't like a game so I can better curate. Because I tried to tell them that. I was like, I'm not gonna be offended. If you say you don't like this game that I like, that's fine. Just tell me so that I can suggest better games for you in the future. So yeah, we'll see. But it looks like Steven's off the phone. So I'm gonna transition to the other scene where Steven is not on the phone. Time Ruler, welcome in and thank you for joining us. Ooh, great chaos names word Hexstar. I gotta get Eric Yurko back on here to do more chaos names. I was thinking about that earlier today. But I think there's only so many times I can impose on him to like come play chaos names with me. But anyways, it looks like our guests are ready. So I'm gonna switch over here. Steven and Angie, hello. Welcome on into the stream. How's it going?
Hello.
Is everything okay with your phone, Steven? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I had to do business, numbers.
Ew, gross. I can't relate.
It was a call that I had been waiting on. I thought I was going to get it way earlier in the day. And it's one that I couldn't put off. So I was like, crap. So I had to try to take it as quick as possible.
I can't relate to having real responsibilities. So, I mean, I guess that sucks for you. But yeah, since it's been a while since both of you have been on the stream, would you mind introducing yourselves to chat, who you are, what you do for CGE, and we will start with you, Steven. What do you do? You're new around here. Explain yourself.
not that new. Hi, I'm Stephen Hayward. I do North American sales and distribution for CGE. You may know my counterpart, Tony. I am the better looking version.
Partner in crime.
But yeah, we have a lot of fun. Earlier today, we're prepping for going to Gamma, and earlier today I sent a Slack over to Tom and Reggie and it was a picture of the movie Blades of Glory. Did you ever see that movie?
No, I did not. Oh wait, no, that's the ice skating one, right? Wait, yeah.
Yes, with Will Ferrell
then I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it too late for Tony and I to order these outfits for our Gamma presentation?
I love it. I love it so very much. I kind of wish Steven, I tried to get Tony on this stream because I feel like the two of you would have made a really hilarious team, but Tony's apparently too busy for us these days, so.
How dare.
I know. But someone who wasn't too busy for us is Angie. Angie, who are you? What do you do for CGE?
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Angie, and I do QA for digital, which basically means if you played anything from CG on your phone or on Steam, that's me, and the fact that it's not completely buggy is also me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So if it is buggy, that's also you.
No, if it's buggy, it's not her fault. If it's not buggy, it's thanks to her. That's the trick you gotta understand. Also, Talia, thank you for those gifted subs. I really appreciate you supporting the moderators. It means a whole heckin' lot to me. If you're new around here, again, if you didn't know, all that revenue goes to my mods. So thank you for doing that, Talia. I appreciate it. So we're gonna jump into some Wavelength today. It's been a hot second since we played Wavelength on this channel. So I'm gonna do a whole heckin' teach. It's gonna be like 2 whole minutes because this game is super duper simple. Basically, this is a game that we like to do during our CGE versus chat segment, which is what I call any game where you can all play against us. You don't have to own the game. You don't have to like do anything special. You play it directly in chat. This is one of the best games for that. This is basically like how would you describe it? I was gonna explain it, but now
it's like a mind meld. We're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Trying to get people on the same wavelength. Wavelength.
But
that's the name. Wavelength.
So basically, typically when you play this game in real life, I like to always say this in case you buy the game and you're like, why isn't it like how it is on stream? It's because I butcher any game I play on stream and make it fit my needs. If you play this game in real life, you play in 2 teams, and one team we'll have like a clue giver and clue guessers, and there's like a little bit more of a complicated dynamic. When we play it on stream, it's just going to be us versus all of you, and we are gonna take turns being clue givers. And when I say clue giver, what do I mean? Well, when it's your turn to be clue giver, you're gonna draw one of these little spectrum cards. It's gonna be 2-sided. Whoever's turn it is gets to pick which side they want. So in this case, we have better hot to better cold or round to square. So say, for example, it is my turn to be the clue giver, and I pick round to square because that feels kind of easy. What I'll do is we will all say goodbye to the wheel. I'll tell Steven and Andrew to look away from Skype. I'm gonna get this off the screen so chat can't see it. I'm gonna do a little spin. I'll show you what it looks like so you can know, but you wouldn't normally see this. I would spin this, and then I would open this up. Again, you would not see this in chat, but this is what I would be seeing as like the clue giver, right? So say it's like that, I open it up. Typically just for Steven and Angie, I like to re-spin when it's like on the sides like that. It doesn't happen very often. I lost my little sticky note. Oh God. See, like that doesn't happen very often, but it's kind of annoying. So just tell me to respin it. So let's say for example purposes, it landed right there, right? And the spectrum, as we saw, was round to square, with round being on this side and square being on this side. My goal as clue giver is to give some sort of clue that will get Angie and Steven to guess right about here on this spectrum. So whatever clue I want to give is not perfectly round, because that would be like way down here, perfect circle, but mostly round. Mostly round. So I don't know, maybe I would say a tire or something. I don't know, because it's round but not from all angles, or I would come up with some sort of logic of something that is mostly round but not perfectly round, or oval or something like that, right? So I say oval. I think that probably makes a little bit more sense. I say oval. I'm gonna give that clue to Angie and Steven, who again don't know where the spectrum, like the wavelength thing is. They're gonna discuss using these little subsections. Yeah, what's up?
Right, chat is right. You're saying it the other way around.
Am I saying it the other way around? Oh my god,
Yes.
no. No! Oh, it's mostly square? Oh. Okay, ignore that. What's something that's more square than round? That's not...
A slice of bread.
A slice of bread. There we go. Sorry, I had that totally backwards. Thank you, Angie. But you get the idea, right? I give a clue, whatever it is, trying to get them to guess here on the wavelength. Angie and Steven are then going to discuss where they think this dial should go. This is going to represent their guess. They can use the numbers and letters. So, hey, I think it's in, section 1, and then they can wean it down to, is it in 1A or 1B? Let's say for whatever reason, they say 1B. While this is happening, chat, you're gonna have polls running in chat, basically asking you the same question. The first poll you're gonna see is what region is it in? The options are gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then these polls are gonna be very, very quick. That's an important disclaimer. They don't last very long, so act fast. Vote on what region you think it's in, then the consensus. If you all think, hey, I think it's in region 2, you're gonna see a second poll that's gonna ask you, okay, is it in 2A or 2B? You're again going to vote. The consensus is, let's say it's 2A. So I'm gonna put this little green sticky note, which is gonna represent chat's guess in 2A. Steven and Andrew's guess, represented by the red little dial, is in 1B. We're then going to reveal and see who got it right or who got it the most right. In this case, we would get 4 points because our dial is in that little 4-point section. That's where we're aiming. You always want to get it in that little silver section, but if you get anywhere around it in this orange and yellow section, you still get points. So for this example, our team, the CGE team, would get 4 points and chat's team would get 2 points. And then we pass the clue giving to somebody else, and we do that until I feel like not doing it anymore.
Suck it, chat. You lost this round.
Mr. Harvester, thank you for joining us in chat. Welcome on in. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense, scream and shout, and I'll try to explain it better and different. The mods are also here to answer any questions. They've been around for this game many times, so they can also help you out in chat if you have any questions or concerns. Wacky Tabaxi, welcome on in. AJ, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Itri, have a wonderful lurk. But yeah, that is how Wavelength goes. Steven and Angie, are y'all ready to play? Do you have anything?
Oh, let's do it.
All right. So this was our example cards. We'll get rid of that. Who would like to volunteer as tribute to be the first real clue giver? Do we have any takers? You'll do it? Heck yeah. All right. So Steven, your card choices for your spectrum are poorly made to well made, or not a sandwich to a sandwich.
Ooh, let's do that. That's a controversial one. Let's do not a sandwich to a sandwich.
All right, cool. And I will say, chat, occasionally you'll see cards that have this little green and white stripe down the middle. Those are difficult cards. They're much more ambiguous spectrums. I threw in a bunch of those because it's fun. So you may see some really difficult ones, and you'll just see. Some of them are, I think one of the most notorious ones was blue to green, which turned out to be very, very, very difficult. That was, I think, one of the only streams that Tom was on. We had Tom and Reggie and me and I can't remember who else it was, but it was a lot of fun. All right, Steven, your spectrum is going to be not a sandwich to sandwich. I know the text is a little bit small. That's my one gripe with this game. The text is quite small, so I do apologize if it's hard to read. I'll try to always make it very clear. Again, not a sandwich over here on the 1/2 side, sandwich over here on the 3 to 4 side. Everyone say goodbye to the wheel. Angie, look away from Skype. Steven, I'm gonna spin this and you'll just let me know when I can look again when you've had a good chance to visualize your spectrum. So I'm gonna open it up.
Okay.
Let me know when you're good. And also let me know if I need to respin it.
Go ahead, give it another spin.
Oh, I'm getting weirdly lucky with that today. All right, try again.
Same thing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Am I cursed? What's happening? Okay. All right. And better?
Still. No, it's not. You keep having it where it's all the way on one side.
No, this is fine. This is fine. It's when it's when you can't see the gray at all, when it's totally perfect. This is as far to this side as you can get. As long as you can see the silver, then it's fine. It's when there's a 0.01% chance that you can't see the 4. I was like, how am I getting that 5 times in a row? Okay.
Okay.
Take a good long look at it. Think of your clue.
Okay.
All right. Boop and boop. All right. Whenever you're ready, take your time. Think of something good. Again, this is sandwich to not a sandwich.
Okay.
Also, while we're waiting for Steven's clue, everyone tell Angie how great her makeup looks. It looks so pretty.
Right.
All right. My clue is hashtag not an ad, a Subway $5 footlong.
A Subway $5 footlong.
Do I get to look now? You're right.
Yeah, sorry, you can look at Skype now. A Subway $5 footlong. That's a sandwich as it gets. You know, that's like a notorious. That's a sandwich. You know, that is like. If a sandwich ordered a sandwich, that's what they would get. That feels like as most sandwich as it gets. Does that make sense?
If a sandwich ordered a sandwich,
it's a sandwich. You know, it's iconic sandwich stuff right there. Or is the conversation that subs aren't sandwiches? Is that the? To me, they are. Diplomat's saying in chat that subs aren't sandwiches, and now I'm questioning everything.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stop talking. Angie, what do you think?
You should know you're not supposed to look at chat.
I know.
Chat's not playing with us. Chat's not a friend.
Is this Subway bread legally cake? Oh, that's very, very cursed. I hate that. I hate that.
No.
El Barbudo, thank you for joining us in chat. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on in. But it's called a sub sandwich. Very true, Steve Jackson. Very true.
Also, Jigsaw, thank you so much. I do love the headphones as well.
All right, Angie, focus. What are we thinking?
I'm very much thinking it as a sandwich.
I think it's a sandwich.
It definitely has to be, right? Right?
It's definitely more sandwich than not a sandwich, but I think perhaps because of the whole sub debacle, sub is a type of sandwich. Okay, all right, hear me out. The way I like to approach Wavelength is like, what would be the extremes, right? The extreme, Steven, you don't get to say anything. You put that hand down. You should zip it.
Well, no, I was like, do I have to say what kind of meat's on the sandwich?
No, you gave your clue.
On the sub?
You gave your clue. I will say, for those of you who don't play Wavelength very often, there are not super strict rules about what clues you can give. You can give quite elaborate clues, as long as it's not clearly pointing to one spectrum or the other, you know? Also, chat has officially decided they think it's in, what's the 4A? Okay, so chat thinks it's here. They think it's 4A. That is chat's vote. Yeah, so you can give kind of any clue you want. You could have if you wanted to. It's too late now, but you could have said a Subway sandwich with, I don't know, 5 types of cheeses or whatever, if you think that made a difference. What you couldn't do is like, if the clue was round to square, right? You can't be like the most square in the world. You can't like include, do you know what I mean? You can't clearly hint at one side or the other, but you can give embellished clues. But we got Subway sandwich, that's where we are. I like to think about the extremes. I think the most not a sandwich thing in the world is like a brick, right? Something inedible that would like physically harm you to eat it. To the most sandwich, I would say is like a PB&J, like 2 things, 2 pieces of bread, slap, that's a sandwich. A sub feels like an embellishment on that. And Steven does not look impressed with me right now. I don't know. So I kind of am inclined
You also think that Oreos are cookies.
I do.
Are candy, so.
I mean, what do you mean Oreos aren't cookies?
This is irrelevant. Steven, he's trying to, what is it, straw man me or something. He's trying to throw us off.
She thinks that Oreos are candy.
I do.
Aren't all cookies technically candy?
Hi, Eric. Welcome on into chat. Eric says I've got a meeting 40 minutes, but I've got 40 minutes between meetings, play faster. All of this rambling is to say, I think chat nailed it. I think it's much more sandwich than not a sandwich, but perhaps not sandwich in its purest form. That's what I'm thinking.
I would say like 4A and pretty much in the middle of the A.
Yeah.
It's like the exact.
But that's exactly what chat said. I want to be
different.
That's
exactly what chat said.
I would be okay with riding the line between 3 and 4, like going like there.
Ooh.
Being a little less sandwich.
Okay, let's be a little less You know, the weird thing is that Czech does not have a word for sub.
Really? Oh.
We use like your English words, or we just use sandwich for everything. So
what are the outer bounds of sandwich in Czech then? Like, what do you call a hot dog? Is that a sandwich? Do you have a word for hot dog in Czech, or do you say hot dog?
We either say hot dog or we say like literally what it is, as in like a sausage in like a bun.
Oh my god, I'll have a sausage in a bun, please. Race classifiers are entirely broken. I'm a bad person to be guessing this. I refuse to believe many commonly accepted classifications of things, so... Angie, I'll let you make the final call. Do you like the line between 3 and 4, or...?
The line between 3 and 4 is fine, and to answer Barb's question, the thing that goes underwater is ponorka. But we don't use the same word for sandwiches.
Like a subway, a sub that goes underwater. Got you.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Do you want to commit to this, Angie?
Yes.
All right. Drum roll, please.
Faster.
Oh, we could have gone even more. Are we counting that as 2 points for us? Can we count? That's close enough. Can we count that as 2 points for us?
I see at the top of the tip there's some white between the wheel and the number.
0. Chat. No. Chat says 0. Chat's saying no. All right. No. All right. Zeros across the board.
That was a lot of talking for 0.
Yeah, it really was.
If I would have said Philly cheesesteak, would that have made a difference?
Yes, it would have made a difference.
Yes.
So it was the fact that you said a Subway sandwich. You included the word sandwich.
My thought is, but it's cut in half and it's a sub. It's not necessarily truly a sandwich.
I would say a sub is just a fancy sandwich. That would be my thought process there. But
wait,
you could say that, but you would be wrong.
Is that the distinction? If it's cut through, it's a sandwich to you, Steven?
No, if it's cut through, a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread, like this. If it's not, it's actually technically a taco.
Do you agree with me, Steven, though, that
burger or sandwich then?
Yes, a burger is
okay, Steven's not allowed to give clues anymore. Steven's barred. All right, that's it. We're done with that nonsense. Absolutely not. Yo, what's up, Tosco and Sam and Eraser? Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us in chat. Cursed, incredibly cursed. All right.
A hot dog is also a taco.
All right, Steven's disbarred from playing games ever again. You can sit there and be quiet. Angie, just to well, no, it was Steven. Yeah, let's go to me next so it's clockwise so I can keep track of it more easily. So I will give the next clue. I get a difficult one. Lucky me, I didn't look at that before I made my decision. We have My Spectre, this is a difficult card. We have secret to public knowledge, or too small to too big. Not big to small, but too small to too big. And I'm gonna pick that one because that's hilarious. All right, everyone think about the wheel. Steven and Angie, look away from Skype for a second.
No, a Pop-Tart is a calzone.
Ew! 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 I get how you got there, but ew! Ew! That's so gross, dude. Absolutely. You can't even look at the camera after having said that. You're hiding in shame. Show your face.
No, I'm
after
hiding
you make such inflammatory claims.
I'm doing this so I can't see your decision
I did explicitly tell you not to look.
Yeah.
And then I'm yelling at him for not looking.
Yeah, it's just me, minimizing the window every time you say not to look.
Everyone can look again. I need to think. I need to look something up. Hold on.
I need to look something destroy up. The poor chat.
It's like, I need to look something up. How seriously are we playing this, Ray? Like,
we are.
Damn.
Have you ever played a game with Ray before? She plays every game very seriously.
Okay.
I mean, I played a few games. I did not allow it to be serious.
So chat, as a reminder, if you can't read it, too big is on the 3 and 4 side, too small is on the 1 to 2 side. My clue is the shoe bill, the bird the shoe bill's head.
Okay. That's definitely too big in my opinion. Because it has a large bird being a bird. Like it's borderline cursed in Ray's mind.
Oh my god, yes, it is cursed. I just had to look it up because I had no clue what you were talking about. Oh my god.
I think
It's
I
so,
think
Chad,
this
if
is
you
gonna
didn't hear me,
be-
there's a bird called the shoebill. I am referring to the shoebill's head. That is my clue.
so. I think that this is going to be pretty big. I think it's going to be pretty much on the too big side. So I think 4A is probably about right on this one.
I do like what Satin Eraser said, and that is that like the head is too small because the beak is too big. You know? Like
But I
the
think that
beak
Ray
is
considers the beak-
huge.
But I think that Ray considers the beak part of the head.
Does she? Do you?
Do you consider your nose part of your head?
I mean, yeah, but there. Probably. Probably.
Thank you for that gifted sub, Arliella. I appreciate it. Soften your ears and
Then-
enjoy your ad reviewing and your emotes.
Then is it 4A? Because like, are there birds with bigger heads?
Not like I just know that just based on the size of that beak and like the head itself compared to most birds, she's gonna think that it's too big and cursed.
I mean, she thinks half of the birds are cursed. That doesn't explain anything.
Ray thinks that
I don't like
anything that
not
she
being able to
doesn't like is
commentate
cursed.
on these wild accusations about me.
I mean, Ray, I've been here when you made the Venn diagram of birds. We all know you think they're cursed.
I will say
Or
chat's
your
official
dragon.
guess is a 3B. It's chat's official guess.
I know.
Do we want to ride the line between 3 and 4 again,
I'd stay
or do you
in
want
the
to stay at
4.
4A?
I think that like if we consider the big part of the head, then we're probably 4A, and I would stay nice
Alright,
and in
let's-
the middle. Let's be a
Alright.
little further
Let's-
from chat. Maybe this time we get
You like,
points.
so you're sticking with 4A?
Yeah, we'll stay where we're at. Yeah.
All right. Dun, 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 Let's
Nice.
go! Okay, if
4.
our guess wasn't 2 last time, this isn't 2 for you either, chat. No points for you. What do we call that? Is that
4.
4?
That's
We
4.
call that 4
That's
for
4.
us?
4.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Let's go. Good job. That was good logic. That was good logic. I thought about saying the beak of the shoebill, but I went with the head because like the head kind of balances out the beak a little bit. It wasn't like as far as it could have been. Good job. Good job. CGE4 chat. Nada. Nothing.
The funny thing is that we didn't logic it out. We rate it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel somehow I feel hurt. I feel like you said something in all of that I'm gonna personally choose to be offended by. I don't know what, but I'm
Okay.
chalking all of that up to I'm upset and offended at the things you said about me.
Okay.
We ADHD it.
All right, Angie, you are up. Are you ready? Oi, diplomat, mean.
Oh wow, diplomat.
But not wrong.
Rude.
I'm looking away for. Oh wait, I don't look away yet. No.
Ooh, all right, Angie also gets a difficult one. Angie gets vertical to horizontal or
Okay.
scented to unscented. Which would you like?
Oh. What was the first one again?
Vertical to horizontal or scented to unscented?
I'm gonna go vertical to horizontal because
Interesting.
I'm weird. I find everything scented.
That's
and that
fair.
would not be good.
I think that's more subjective than the vertical to horizontal. All right, Steven, look away. Chat, say goodbye to the wheel. It's kind of hard to open one-handed. Let me know if that's good.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Whenever you are ready. I wish wheels were
Just
real.
like,
Me
wait,
too.
which side is which again?
Do you need me to show it to you again?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I know where it was on the wheel. I did
Yeah.
not pay attention to the card under it.
Yeah, for chat or
But now
anyone who
it's
can't
like,
see,
what is my
vertical
clue?
is on this side by the 3 and 4. Horizontal is on the 1 and 2 side.
The Tower of Pisa.
Ooh. All right, so he be leaning. He be leaning,
Mhm.
but he also do be standing. So.
I'm literally gonna go with the actual angle of the leaning tower.
Oh yeah, what is it like?
It's like 3B, like right there, like a little bit more to like almost right on the 3.
Is it that
right
leany?
Not
he
quite
could
that
not
much.
stay
like
in.
back a little bit more, like almost right on the 3.
Like there-ish.
Yeah, sure, that's good.
Okay, all right. I am inclined to agree. More.
I like that Angie has to like hide her mouth so we can't like read her facial expressions.
It either means we're doing great or we're doing terrible. It's an either or kind of say. Ooh, chat is very unanimously. They agree with us on section 3. Also, chat, just so you know, it is possible for you to ride the line as well if you're ever completely even. Like if half the people think it's 3A, half the people think it's 3B, I'll put you straight in the middle. So that is possible. I do apologize. It's not possible to get super specific with you guys, but hopefully it works out all right.
I mean, that usually gives them points.
Yeah, it errs in your favor because your marker is bigger than ours. That's why I made it bigger, because it could be less specific. Yeah, I'm happy with where we're at, like right in between 3 and B. I'm good with that. What do we think? I mean, it's more vertical is this way. More vertical than horizontal, but it's not. But I mean, if you think about it, this is perfectly straight.
Oh, wait.
This is like...
No, we should be going the other way. It actually should be 2B. Like, we're going the wrong way.
No.
It needs to start going towards horizontal. No, because we're going...
Sing,
you see what I'm saying?
No.
No.
I don't.
It should be a line of 2. Because it's going towards... Oh, well, no, wait.
No. Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it. So chat wants 3A.
I'm not here.
Okay, Steven, listen to me. Let's define our terms. 4B, so all the way to vertical, is this. 1A is this. So that means in between 2 and 3 is this. Where the Leaning Tower of Pisa is more this than this, but also more this than this. It's like here.
But it's more vertical, so it might be on the line between 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say, and then you were like, "No, it's 2B," and I didn't know where that came from.
No, I think that it needs to be. No, I think it actually needs to be like almost like 4A. I think we need to go more that way. I think we're getting too so far caught up on the actual lean of the.
Who is this we, Steven? This was your idea. Who is this we you speak of? I agree. This is vertical. I feel like we're in 2nd grade, chat. This is vertical. Leaning Tower piece. Oh, you can't see my arms. Oh. I realized that might also be where me using gestures to explain this isn't helpful because Steven can't see my camera.
Well, actually, I'm also watching it. I'm watching
but it's
the stream
delayed.
Too,
so this is straight. This is Leaning Tower of Pisa. So it's slightly not vertical than vertical. But yes, I agree. 4A would also feel good to me.
I think it's actually might be more like on the line of like a little bit more towards the line of 4, just a little bit.
Oh, like this
All
way?
Right, if we'll go with you.
Yeah. That's fine.
No, the other way.
No,
no. Then just go with A. Go straight
because
in the middle of A.
It famously leans. You know, if she wanted to get at one of the most vertical things ever, but not perfectly, like she could have said tree, right? Like to be like that. Tree to me would be like dead center 4, right? Not perfectly straight. It's not a flagpole, but it goes up. You know, Leaning Tower of Pisa, go side a little bit. Famously,
put it back to
not
4A
straight.
Then go to 4A.
No, that's the opposite of what I'm saying.
Fine, Ray. Go on the line between 3 and 4. Whatever makes you happy.
Well, go on in, Corthane. It's good to see you. All right, we're going.
Yes.
I would
we'll
just like to
we're
say,
going with this. I'll take the bullet if it's wrong. All right.
I would just like to say that Miss Ray, the geometry teacher, was amazing right now.
Thank you. Welcome on in, Quaid Rain. Thank you for joining us in chat. All right. Come on!
You guys overfought it so much.
But it doesn't lean that much.
On the 4. You were dead center on the 4 at the beginning.
Angie,
you were
if it
perfect.
was in that section, it wouldn't be standing. If it were dead straight.
It'd be leaning like this.
Okay, listen, hear me out. If it were If it were this position is a what 45-degree angle. You are saying it is only slightly straighter than a 45-degree angle. That I don't know much about physics, but that doesn't seem possible.
But you guys, that's the
Sorry for
saddest part.
yelling.
You guys got it. You guys knew exactly where I was going.
I thought
at the
about
very
it with my
beginning.
brain, and I was
And
like, this
then you
doesn't make any
decided to
sense.
math. Why would you decide to math? Ray, when do you ever do that? How was I
just felt
supposed
like
to
being
do that? No, that was gonna happen.
Today. My God. All right. We'll give that 4 points to chat.
God, Ray.
Oh my God. Whenever it rides the line, because again, you guys are using broader terms than we are, we'll always give you the bigger point. So we are now officially tied up 4-4, and it is now going to me.
4 points.
Ray saying sorry for yelling, which she's not sorry for yelling.
I was just so not sorry for yelling.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Now it's back
My
to
turn again.
Steven. Steven,
Nicholas.
your card is,
Harley.
you got a not hard one. Again, you're getting off easy. You have looks like a person to doesn't look like a person to temporary to permanent. Those are your choices.
Where do looks like a person to
I
does
think
not look like a person?
that's the more fun one. All right. So chat, doesn't look like a person is the orange side over here. Looks like a person is the green side over here. Angie, look away from Skype. Okay. Steven, let me know when you're good.
Okay.
All right. And whenever you're ready. Dark Santanica, welcome on in. Happy Friday. How's it going? How are you? Looks like a
We're
person
going to go with We're gonna go with Bigfoot.
Now, I recently went to the International Cryptozoology Museum and I saw many a depiction of Bigfoot nary a week ago. So, looks like a person that doesn't look like a... I would err on the looks like a person side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely does look like a person.
But like a big, tall, burly
Like,
person.
from very far away.
Yeah, it's like a big, hairy person, right? At the end of the day, that's what I
Yeah.
learned from the International Cryptozoology Museum. Bigfoot, large, hairy man. That's what I learned.
So, like, just between 1 and 2?
Yeah, I mean, let's think about it. Looks like a person is an actual literal person. Doesn't look like a person, again, the ever helpful brick. Doesn't look like
Or
a
like-
person.
A house or something. Car.
Quadrain, I wish I could tell you more. Honestly, the name made it sound a lot more official than it actually was. It was kind of sad. Also, Lorelai, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Ooh, what's chat thinking?
Chat's going 2.
Chat's going 2? They're thinking 2B. He's on brick.
I don't know, to me, I think it's closer to looks like a person. I think it's like more in the looks like a person part, because like 4 could be like a planet or something. Like 4 could be just
Do you
like
want
a
to do like
bunch
1B maybe?
of... Something like that, yeah. Because like if 4 is something like really far away
Yeah.
from looking like a person.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably more like gorilla-like than like person. Because, you know, it's big, hairy, you know, but it's got like humanoid feet. It's built like a human. Its face looks like a human. Chat's choice is 2A officially. Yeah, let's go more person-like to be different than chat. You want to go
Yeah, I would
1B?
I would go 1B.
I'm happy with that.
1B is pretty good.
All right. Steven looks unhappy. Can't wait to see why. What? Oh! We were close.
How is chat better at this than we are?
Damn it.
It's the hive mind mentality.
I think humans
Is
look
that
like
the more people you have, the closer you're gonna get.
All right, that's a solid 3 points for chat.
Yes.
Oh, all right. It is 4-7, and it's going back to me. Oh God, no. Oh no. All right.
Ray, you're the only one who got us any points so far. You can do this.
All right. No pressure. All right. I like these odds. All right, I have difficult to use to easy to use or wired to tired. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do difficult to use to easy to use, I guess. I don't feel great about it, but that's what I'm... Okay, Eric wants... For you, Eric, I'll do wired to tired. Just for you. Just for you, because I love you. All right. Angie, you can see if it look away.
Okay.
Oh, I have to close it. That would help. Wait, hold on. Let me look again. All right. I miss Wheel. Wired to tired. I'm gonna say Thursdays. And I'm also gonna leave for a quick second. If you guys can hold on the fort while you're thinking about your guess. But your official clue is Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we're more on the tired side. I think that we are. I think there's a little bit of energy because we're getting close to the weekend, but also you've gone through most of your work week.
But then Ray streams on Thursdays and Fridays, and she's really really hyped up at stream. Not as much as Friday, but more than like Wednesday.
Yeah, I am thinking that we are kind of like in the 2A category, is where I'm leaning right now.
2A? I would go higher. Probably.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. I'm in the 2. I'm somewhere in the 2 category.
You're somewhere in
Because
the
you had a
2.
long. Because I think it's 2A because I think like you're tired from the work week, but you're getting a little bit excited for the weekend. So I think 2.
Is it like
I don't think it's a
general or
Monday.
is it race specific? Because like if
Well,
it's
the way
race
that it-
specific, then I would go a little higher. I would go
Where are
like
you guys
3A
thinking?
at least.
Thinking
I'm
3.
saying
So,
that
but
if it's like a
here's the
normal.
thing.
Yeah,
No,
like
we're
if
waiting
it's
for the
like
thing.
normal anybody, then it's Steven. Steven's idea, which is like
But here's
he's
the thing.
somewhere in a 2.
The other thing we have to be careful of is we keep going like. I think once you get into now that Ray said Tuesday or Thursday,
Thursday.
I don't think we're going. You said Thursday.
Thursday was the clue. Make
Um,
sure we're all on the same
I
page
know.
about that.
But the thing is, I think that at that point, like when tired to wired, I think now we're going by the week. I don't think we try to go like if I want to do wired, I'm not going to say a computer or a house. Like I think at this point we have to say, okay, of the days of the week, which of the days are you wired versus tired?
I mean, yeah,
I
but
think
that's
that's
the
where we have to
thing.
kinda go
Is it
mentally.
which day, like everybody is wired or tired, or is it Rachel specifically?
I think we go with everyone because she also has chat and things that we're talking about. So I
That's true.
think it's 2A.
You think it's 2A? I would go
I do.
to B probably, but that's chat.
Yeah,
Is
chat's
chat
guess is
in
officially
Then let's go
2B.
on the line. Let's go on the line.
line
We'll go
then.
right in line of 2.
Yeah.
Barb says Angie is mad and used Ray's full name. Yeah, when someone who knows me as Ray calls me Rachel, it freaks me out.
Sorry, right?
Do you want to do the line or do you want to do 2A?
I would go.
We'll go
I
right
would
on
do
the
the
line,
line.
All right, is that our official guess?
Sure.
Sure.
No points for anybody. I didn't hear all of the. I didn't hear
You
all
were
of the
right.
thought process, but
You were
Steven
right.
was
I
right.
take everything back.
It was
Steven
of
was
the
right.
days of the week, because that we're couching it in that in the days of the week. What is your most wired? It's not the most tired, because that be Monday. It's
See
not the
my
most wired,
reasoning.
because that be Friday. Thursdays are like it's you're at the end of the week, but you're not excited for the weekend yet. But it's like the weekend sleepies have rubbed off, so it's not as bad as Monday. You know?
See, my reasoning was that you're taking it personally and that you stream on Thursdays. and then you like get pretty hyped up on stream,
But
so it has to be a little higher up.
This is true. This is very true.
That was the reasoning I had. And I should have trusted Steven.
Belligerent, thank
And
you for
it's never
joining us
gonna happen
again.
that I'm gonna say it again, so I'm saying it now on stream so that
Yeah,
it's
Steven-
recorded forever.
Steve was totally right. I did think about my stream. I was thinking in general, but I mean, even if you factor in my streaming schedule, Thursdays tend to be my more chill. It's typically just me. I don't have like Friday streams, very wired. Tuesday streams, also often very wired. Thursdays, it's typically just me, just playing a heavier game, so I'm a little bit more mellow on Thursdays usually. I don't know, chat.
Fair.
Question for chat. What day of the week would you classify as like right here on the wired to tired spectrum? For me, Thursday. But I'd be curious to hear what other people... Thursdays are wing night? That doesn't... I don't know what... I mean, I know what that means, but I also don't know what that means at the same time. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. Everyone's saying Tuesday. Wow.
Yeah, for me it would be Tuesday as well, actually, if I just like took it to my schedule.
Well, never mind then. Red Dragon, welcome on into chat. Wow. All right, I stand corrected by the jury of the masses, I guess. I guess Tuesday is... Are you guys implying that Thursday then is more wired or more tired? I have so many questions. Magic Miss Moo, welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. I have so many questions. I stand with you, right? Thank you, Alkali. Thank you. It's more wired. More... Wow, what? Thursdays suck. I hate Thursdays. Interesting. All right, well... Leaving behind the unexpectedly controversial concept of wired to tired days of the week, it's now Angie's turn.
Okay.
It's so
Let's
close to the
do
end of the week,
this.
but it's not though. Like you still have to do stuff on Thursdays. Fridays you don't have to do anything. Thursdays you gotta do stuff, you know?
Speak for yourself, Ray.
Exactly, I was just about to say, what do you mean Fridays you don't
I
have
don't
to
have
do
a real
anything?
job, guys. I don't know if you know this. This is my job,
Oh,
so...
no, I know this. I work with you.
I was just like, exactly, I've noticed.
Damn. It's funny when I say it. It's hurtful when you say it. Jeez.
Actually, that's not even true. Like, almost anyone I work with, I think Ray takes her job the most serious of anyone I know.
Yeah, actually, like
Thank you.
knowing all of the stuff
It's all
that
an
Ray has to
illusion.
do right now, I'm just like, yeah, fair. You actually do a lot.
It's all an
But, like,
illusion. I care very deeply, and I'm very anxious about my job at all times of the day.
She really is. But there are times I'll get like a Slack, like there'll see a Slack message from Ray at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, Ray, what are you doing still working?
Just,
Go to
I
sleep.
just being
Ray,
anxious. Don't know what else to tell you.
Like, do you know when I messaged you yesterday in like check time?
Yeah.
Because I think that was like 10 p.m.
Yeah. All right.
I'm the same.
All right, Angie, it is your turn. You've got a difficult card. You've got talent to skill or worst era to time travel to best era to time travel.
Oh my god. Both of those are terrible.
They're both really bad. I'm very sorry.
Because talent to skill, I'm afraid, is gonna be very like language dependent.
Yep.
Whereas like the worst to best era, I'm just like, I'm not that good at history. That's
Yeah.
not gonna go well. Talent to skill.
You're going for it? All right.
I feel like that's gonna be very controversial for you guys to talk about. It's gonna be hilarious.
Can't wait. All right, Steven, look away from chat.
Yep.
Hi, chat. Hi, Wheel. Yeah, right, respin.
Okay.
How are you doing that today?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Again,
What do I
skill
do
is on the
that?
pink side over here. Talent is on the orange side over here, chat, in case you can't see it.
That's more salmon than pink.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is more tangerine than orange. Yeah. I'll work
I'm
on
glad you
that.
understand.
You remind me of the blue versus green card,
God.
where
That was terrible.
blue is actually on the green half of the card.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
And
This is a very interesting glimpse into everyone's work lives with how much they like Thursdays. I find very interesting. See, for me, I feel like I think I'm more wired on non-stream days. Like Monday and Wednesdays are the day where I like actually get stuff done. Not to complain about streaming. I love streaming, but like it does break up my day kind of. Like when I know I have like a 3-hour stream at the end of my day, sometimes it's hard to like really commit to a day-long project or something, right? Because it's like, well, I have to stream soon, you know, like break, or if especially like Thursday where it's like in the middle of the day or something, the middle of the work day. So I feel like I'm at my most wired, especially on Wednesdays. That's when I have a lot of my meetings. That's when I actually like can sit down with a project all day and really work on it. So wired does not equal enjoy. Yes, chicken, totally agree. Wired is like you're buzzed. You're like, you're ready to work. You're jazzed. Not necessarily like you like it, you know? I'm hyped for Thursdays. Well, Eric, I love that for you. That's awesome. I'm glad for you. Aww. You know what times I like a lot? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday has no feel. I know what you mean. It kind of doesn't have a feel. You're not wrong. I see what you mean. It's got no feel. How you feeling, Angie? You got a clue or do you need a minute?
I keep second guessing myself, and I went through like 5 of them in the time you were explaining your wired to tired thing.
It is a very useless day of the week. That's true, chicken. It's bland, yeah. It doesn't mean anything for me. I mean, like, I guess I have my Tuesday morning stream, but like, wait, I have to know. Tuesdays and Thursdays are even? What do you mean? Oh, like they're like synesthesia, like you imagine them as even, because I would imagine them as odd. For me, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is even. Tuesday, Thursday is odd.
I think I got a clue.
Okay, you sound so confident.
I sound super confident always.
No. I'm very upset that Chad disagrees with me on days of the week being odd or even. How do you... There's no way you look at Monday, Wednesday, Friday and think odd and not even. There's literally no way.
Of course they're odd.
What do you mean?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is so much an odd day.
And Tuesday, Thursday is even? You're joking.
Yeah.
You're trolling me.
You're literally counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Oh. See, I don't think like that. Jeez.
And
my brain doesn't.
And you're mad that I did not think you were.
You're out of touch with the youth. Shut up, chicken. You stop that. What the heck? Also, there's 3 of them. Oh, see, I wasn't conceptualizing it like that. I was thinking more like the word themselves. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday looks even to me. Tuesday, Thursday feels odd. Now, I'm not using
Eric.
Logic.
I love that word.
Megan, I hate you. Get out of here. Megan, you've caused chaos. Everything's in disarray now thanks to you. We're very literal. Yeah. Chat's taking that in a very literal sense. I'm like, it feels odd. It feels even. Wow, that's genuinely really upsetting, Megan. I thought I knew you. I thought we were friends.
And I'm gonna say singing before we start arguing about days of the week again.
Singing. Okay, it takes a lot of skill. However, okay, all right, hear me out.
I'm listening.
That had a very parental tone to it. He's like, I'm listening, go ahead. Like, I'm here. I feel like I'm being patronized somehow. All right.
Yes, Miss Ray, we'll listen.
Shut up. Singing is a skill, right? You have to be trained. You have to learn how to sing good. However, I think there is an element of like some people are naturally gifted with good voices. Like you can study singing all your life. I don't know that will make anyone with any variety of natural born talent like an amazing singer. I feel like you do have to come into it with something. But Steven also is a singer and I'm not. So that's my thought. But I will defer more to your opinion because Steven actually does sing and I do not. So
I think it is more like you have to have natural talent in order to sing. Yes, you can develop that talent, but if you don't have the basic gift of singing, you're not going to be able to like become a world-class singer. That is more based on your talent that you have. You can develop talent,
Right.
but I do think that it is more of a talent than I'm thinking like 2A-ish.
Okay.
Is kind of where I'm laying.
I mean, it's so hard to define what is a talent versus what I think of a talent as something you're born with, right? Like I'm just gifted with numbers versus a skill is like I know how to do calculus. That is a skill I learned how to do versus like I can pick up mathematical concepts really easily. Like one is trained, one is natural. And I think I'd agree with 2A.
Unless you're a savant.
Yeah, right. I think like, yeah, I agree. All right, chat wants to go B. B what, Mons? What was the letter? Or the number? Chat's choice is 2B. Okay, chat vaguely agrees with us. Oh, it stays exactly where it is, and it doesn't move. Let's make it a little bit more even. They think 2B. I'm down with 2A.
Yeah, I think it's more of a talent than it is a skill.
Okay. I mean, again, I don't sing, but I play instruments, and there definitely is a level of, like, you can be taught by amazing teachers how to play an instrument, but there is a level of, like, you kind of have to know. It has to kind of, you have to feel it. There is, like, some
it has
sort
to be
of...
within you.
What?
It has to kind of come from within you, though. Like, you have to, like, be able to, like...
intuit it, in a way.
Have the
like,
talent to play it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy with that. Do you want to argue anymore, or are we good? Oh my god, do we have a clean consensus? Amazing. All right, chat thinks 2A. Steven and I think chat thinks 2B. We think 2A. The grand reveal. Angie looks upset. Oh! You could have pushed harder, Steven. I would have.
You know how hard it is to make it go like all the way to the side?
God, that's
because
rough.
And I was thinking exactly like Barb at some point like read my thoughts when you guys started talking, because they were just like Chick Games Edition and America's Got Skill. I love that TV show, and I was just like, yeah, exactly, that was
America's Got Skill. That's awesome.
I was like, that's exactly my thought. Like, I was overthinking it so much, thinking like, yeah, but you would think that is a skill as opposed to a talent, even though you're born with that, because that's also like just like a thing you know how to do, not like something you're talented in.
Yeah.
So I went with like the most basic, like one of the things people say is like pretty much a talent, and it still didn't go down.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Steven. If you had pushed harder, I think I would have been fine with going farther. But
also,
it's okay.
Before we skip to a different topic, Alkali, your university, saying that Thursday is marked with an R is cursed.
Oh yeah, no,
that is insanely terrible.
That's what we do here too. It's like Mondays M, Tuesdays T, Wednesdays W, Thursdays R. That's pretty common.
How dare.
No, I just use 2 letters.
No, wait, no. I've always seen it as R. I mean, I guess now that I think about it, only in academic contexts, so maybe that's like a thing. But yeah, like all my school schedules always have Thursdays as R. That's like very, very normal.
That's terrible.
Yeah. All right, so no points for anybody. And that was Angie, so now it goes to Steven.
Yes, diplomat. That's what I know. TU versus TH.
Nah.
Exactly.
Yeah, in college it was R. Okay, people have backing me up. I feel like most...
It might be just the college.
Yeah, I think it must be some sort of like collegiate thing, because I am definitely, like, if I see R, I know Thursday, but now that I actively think about it, I think I've only ever seen it in like academic context, so... Oh, it might be an East Coast thing. All right, who is this to? This is to Steven. Steven, you have highbrow to lowbrow, and easy to remember to hard to remember are your choices.
We're gonna do high versus lowbrow.
Oh, that's not subjective at all. All right. For anyone,
let's do some comedy.
For maybe people who don't speak native English or something, highbrow to lowbrow is kind of a weird like concept. Highbrow, it's typically in terms of comedy, like lowbrow, at least correct me if I'm wrong, Steven, but I always assume lowbrow comedy is like slapstick, potty humor type stuff. Highbrow is very like cerebral, very like sophisticated. It doesn't get used very much anymore.
Usually like, So like highbrow is usually like if you think about like some like British comedies.
Yeah,
those are usually
highbrow
considered
comedy.
pretty highbrow.
Yeah, it's not a phrase that gets used
But,
very much.
but then again,
anymore,
you have
so.
like, but then you have Monty Python, which can usually be kind of lowbrow.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
either way.
All right, Angie, look away.
Looking away.
Alkali defines it as lowbrow is hue hue hue, highbrow is ha ha ha. All right, let me know when you've seen it, Steven.
Okay.
Okay. Bada
I've seen
bing,
it.
bada boom. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, crude versus sophisticated is another kind of way to describe it. But yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I just wanted to
so-
explain it because I can't think of the last time I heard the phrase highbrow or lowbrow like in common, in
I'm
like
just
common vernacular.
Thank you for explaining it because I've never heard it.
I didn't want to assume, but like I haven't heard someone say that in casual conversation like ever. So wanted to make sure
Okay.
people kind of know
That's
what we're
fair.
talking about.
I'm gonna go with Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live.
Weekend update on Saturday Night Live. Okay. Andrew, are you familiar with Saturday Night Live?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm familiar with SNL.
Got it. I have not ever really actively watched SNL. It's like something I'm familiar with, right? But like SNL's
I've
golden
watched
era was
some
kind of
SNL.
before my time.
But that's the thing, like, I feel like SNL thinks of itself as a very highbrow, but the jokes themselves, if you take them separately, would be very lowbrow.
I think that's actually a really good analysis. I think that's actually like spot on. I feel like especially more current SNL still has this sort of cachet, like they think of themselves as like the peak of current event like humor, but like a lot of the humor, at least recently, is a little bit more like pot shoddy. Odds and ends, I love your username. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. So I would say I don't think it's like strictly one or the other. I would kind of vibe in like the 2 section. I think it leans more. I wouldn't say that like SNL is super highbrow comedy, but I wouldn't say it's like fart jokes and slapstick. It's kind of in this area, but he also referenced a specific segment, which to go 2B.
Yeah, just like a little higher up.
Yeah.
Because like some people consider it like still like the height of comedy.
Yeah.
So like 2B is probably a solid guess. And chat went 3A.
Okay.
So
I'm
we're not
happy
the
with
same
that.
as chat.
I'm happy with 2B.
Ooh, Netrix. Hi, Netrix.
Hi, Felix.
No, don't say hi to Felix. They didn't want to come on the show and be with us.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, wait,
Felix can
what
go
the heck?
away.
I invited you, Felix. Felix was too busy for us too. Everyone shamed Felix in chat. He walks into my chat like he didn't turn me down. All right, are we happy with this? Angie, you ready to reveal?
Yeah,
All right.
let's do this.
Oh! Slightly more highbrow than lowbrow. Damn it, that's 4 points for chat.
Chat gets another
Damn
4
it,
points.
no.
Whoa.
I can't say that
So
I was
I
really-
said Weekend Update because of all the segments, it's the one that generally has a little bit more like topical and like I almost said The Daily Show.
Mm. I think the
I kind
Daily
of had
Show
them
would have
somewhat
gotten
in a
that
similar
for me.
vein.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, that
But,
was
like,
a good clue.
The reason why I said that is
That's a good clue
Like,
for that,
this-
to be fair.
No, that was good. Yeah.
like obviously I don't think it's highbrow comedy, but it's usually very timely and poignant
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's a good point.
That's why I kind of
I'm not mad at you, but I will point out that we are 4 points to chat's 11 points. So like let's get it together just a little bit. And it's to me, the only point bringer for our team. My card is okay, we have dangerous to safe. Feels like a pretty safe card here. The other side is culturally significant to culturally insignificant.
So, Ray, what is it gonna be?
I want to do the culturally significant to insignificant, but is so region-based.
Yeah, but then she's gonna say something. She's gonna say something like K-pop, and we're like, that's not important at all. And she's like, the most
I don't know.
significant thing ever.
K-pop's like significant to a lot of people.
Now
Yeah,
you
but
make
not
me
people
want.
that
Now you
actually
make me want to
care.
do that one. What would I? K-pop fans do go hard. It's so true.
Yeah, that was kind of
All
my
right,
point. Like, I
I'll-
know way too many people
I'll
that
do
care
it,
about
and I
K-pop way too
apologize
much.
if I give a very American reference. I apologize.
Oh, we'll live, Frey.
All right, everyone, look away.
The thing is, all right.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Steven?
Oh, I know. I'll wait till you give the clue because based upon the clue you give, it could mean many different things.
Interesting. Okay, all right, you can look. Again, yellow side is culturally significant. Orange side is culturally insignificant. I know it's a 2-letter difference on these cards. So again, orange insignificant, yellow is significant.
Frank, get out of here with your K-popness.
Culturally significant to culturally it's starting to feel like not a real word now. Insignificant.
You can just saying they would say K-pop no matter what it lands on, and I'm just like... Valid.
Right, you should have Spring on this stream, and you guys should do K-pop dances.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna say... Okay, I'm sorry. It is going to be a very American reference, and I apologize for that. I'm going to say... So stupid. I'm going to say American Idol in the early 2010s.
Ooh, I don't think that's actually that American.
That's my clue.
As a reference.
I actually think that this goes pretty... If we're talking about cultural significance in early 2010s,
American Idol,
we are going
in
pretty...
early 2010s.
I'm saying like we're like 1B, 2A area.
1B like at most, yeah, like
1B? Want to go 1B?
1B, I would go 1B because I feel like that was a huge.
Let's go 1B. Let's go for it.
That was big enough that it aired here in reruns with like subtitles.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go 1B.
All right, we're in for... This is the first time I think we've reached a consensus before chat has. Chat's also...
You're very specific.
One person voted for Region 4, but it's otherwise a big consensus for Region 1.
I'm trying to remember when the Czech version of that was. Like, what was the first year of that?
First year American Idol here was in the early 2000s.
Yeah, with us it was like 2005 or 6, I think.
All right, it looks like we are completely in agreement. So even if you guys are right, we can't catch chat because they also agree that it is 1B. So we'll see. It's either points for everyone or it's points for no one. All right, are you ready?
Okay.
Are you happy you don't want to change? You good with it?
Yeah, let's leave it there.
All right. Let's go! Good job, guys. I mean, chat got points too, but I'm very proud of you guys.
Chat technically got 4 points.
Chat technically gets more points than us.
Even though they're at dead center with us.
All right, so it's, what is it, 3 points for us, 4 points for chat. No, you guys nailed it. I mean, when like I was like a, you know, like a middle schooler, right, in the 2010s, and I remember that being like every American family. Oop, did we lose Steven?
Oh yes, we did lose Steven.
Oh, Steven left. He's
Where
out.
now
He's
Steven
so
left?
mad. Just out of there. Welcome back, Steven.
Steven!
Sorry, my decided to have internet connection issues.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously I could have done like a presidential election or something, but like in terms of pop culture significance, if you're thinking about that scale, you could not escape American Idol in the 2010s. Whether or not you watched it, it was what people were talking about at school. Kids, it was one of those things, it was kind of like early Survivor, where like families would watch it. It was an intergenerational thing. It was like popping off. It was like the hot thing at the time. Like it was popular when it came out in the early 2000s, but like 2010s I feel like is when it reached its like what was it, the David Archuleta like debate, that whole like I remember those few seasons in the early 2010s being just everywhere. So yeah, good job guys, I'm proud of you.
I think we had like the Czech version of American Idol showed up at like 2005, something like that.
Yeah.
And like I think everybody still remembers who won like the very first one and like the second one.
Yeah.
Like everybody remembers those names and those faces and what they look like. Nobody knows where they are now and what they're doing now.
Of course not.
But everybody remembers them.
No,
the way they look.
So
like 2006.
I think I went to like an American Idol like tour or something, like with like the winners or something. It was like a huge deal. Yeah, exactly. Chicken says, I remember my family would gather around and call in to give their votes. I feel like that era was kind of the last, I can't think of of a reality TV show since American Idol in the 2010s that like brought not only like the nation, I know that sounds super like, well, but you know what I mean? Like everyone talked about it. It was also intergenerational. Like you can say like everyone's talking about Love is Blind now, but only people in like the, 18 plus category talking about this. This was a show that captured like families and teenagers, 20 somethings, grandparents, children. I feel like it was kind of the last show that kind of did that. I mean, you can also, go ahead, Steven.
I've met way too many American Idol either winners or finalists.
Oh no, shade.
No. Actually, like Kelly Clarkson is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. Yeah. But no, it was just when I worked for Disney theatrical in New York City. Like she came to see the show one day, and she was standing out in the line with everyone else waiting to get in the theater. When normally, like when celebrities go to a show, they kind of get ushered in a back door.
Yeah.
And she did like. No one knew she was going to be there, and she was just standing out there with her friend. And so I went and got the house manager, like, hey, I think Kelly Clarkson's standing outside. She's like, no, she's not. And sure enough, it was.
No,
and she's like, oh, I didn't know. I was just here to see the show.
Aw, that's awesome. Aww. Yeah, Kelly Clarkson, like then went on to be like an actual real pop star. Like, and it was before any other big, like The Voice or any of these other big, like that was the first real singing reality show, at least in the States. So yeah, cool. I'm glad that went well. That was a fun one. Good job on getting that, guys. Obviously we didn't close the gap with chat, but it was a fun one. Giggles,
that was
welcome on in.
Great memory to get in my head now, because I remember. I think that was like the only time where my mom was like, "Yeah, sure, let's spend money on texts to like a random paid number every week for like months."
That's adorable. That's really cute. Yeah, like, God, that feels like such a relic now. You'd call in your vote. That was like, that's crazy.
We texted, but still.
All right, we're now on to Angie. Your options are normal pet to exotic pet or inflexible to flexible. Which would you like?
Let's do pets.
Pets, all right. Exotic pet is the orange side, normal pet is the white side. Steven, look away from Skype. I'm gonna do a little spinny spin.
Let's expose just how many words I don't know in English. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
All right.
And now what about the Cluedo?
Yeah. The best game of Wheel of Fortune you'll ever see. Barb says, do we think it was talent or skill that Kelly Clarkson had to win?
Talent.
God, I kind of miss that though. I got a lot of nostalgia for like that era of TV. I mean, same with like Survivor. I think also kind of had that in the really early days of Survivor. It was something that everyone was talking about. I feel like we're very, because of like streaming services and stuff, I feel like very old and crotchety saying this. But like it is true. Streaming services have kind of got rid of that sort of zeitgeist of like there's the show everyone's talking about.
Don't say anything bad about Survivor to Derek. He's still a huge fan.
Oh, I am too. I still actively watch Survivor, but now I feel like the people who watch Survivor are like the diehards. It used to be, again, like a household thing. Like everyone was up to date on Survivor. Not anymore, you know? We need to make more Twitch shows that everyone talks about. I mean, I guess Critical Role is the closest thing to that, like a household Twitch stream name. I still love Survivor. There's absolutely no shade. I actually didn't know Derek still watched it, because now I need to talk to him about it, because I am still an active Survivor fan. But yeah, it's a little bit more niche now. It's become more strategic now. Like it's.
I think he even like submitted a tape to be on.
Oh
Survivor
my god,
1.
Derek would be so good on Survivor. Oh my god.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes.
Derek is the most accident-prone person you will ever meet.
No,
You get
I don't
injured
mean
the
he would
first day.
win. He'd be hilarious. If I was a caster for that, I'd cast Derek immediately. He'd be hilarious on Survivor. Oh my god. Someone get on that.
He would get injured the first day, and
He'd get
just
grumpy
like-
and hungry immediately. He'd spill a
Yes.
secret. Also, Lexi Milch, thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Czech Games Edition Twitch channel. While AJ's thinking for Clue, I haven't done my spiel yet. This is the Czech Games Edition Twitch channel. Welcome on in. Well, the three of us are 3 staff members for CGE. We are a board game publisher. All these games you see behind me are games that we made. Some of you might know include Codenames, Lost Ruins of Arnak, Galaxy Trucker, Deal with the Devil, Starship Captains, etc. We play a lot of CGE games on this stream, but we also play non-CGE games. Like today, we're playing Wavelength, which we didn't make, but I love playing it, and it's a really fun interactive game. So yeah, thanks for joining us. What would Ray be like on Survivor? I've almost submitted a tape. I haven't yet, but I have come, oh, we lost Steven again. I have come very, very close to submitting a Survivor tape. That was honestly, this is no joke. The like summer before I got the CGE job, I was like genuinely looking into it. I was ready to leave the other job I was at, and I was like, maybe I just go on Survivor. Maybe that's my career pivot here. Because I feel like I could spin, because I feel like right now we're in the era of Survivor where they're casting either super fans or people from really like weird, unique backgrounds, and I feel like I could spin the like, I'm a game designer, so I know how to play the game. I feel like you could spin that into like some sort, do you know what I mean? I know, it's terrible, but I think it could work if you did it correctly. No, I'm gonna, one day, I'm gonna do it.
If you do that, you have to do it with that voice.
Yeah, I have to commit to the bit for the entire show.
I'm a game designer, I play the game.
But like, I feel like you could, because like Spin Master or whatever, that toy game company was made by like an ex-Survivor person. Like all of the people who make the challenges in Survivor, they feel kind of obviously not like board games, but it's that same sort of logic puzzle. I feel like the people who make the challenges in Survivor are very much like people who make board games, and I feel like I could. There's something there. There's something there that I could work with, that I think could make me interesting. So
we turned summer camp this year into Survivor.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh God, please no. You know, it's in the mountains where people die once in a while, right?
This is okay. That's nice.
It's actually like a big mountains where you actually have to know what you're doing if you're going on like a really long tracks and stuff.
Oh boy. Stay tuned to see if I make it back from CG's summer camp this year, Chad.
You're not gonna be that stupid, right? Let's face it, you're not gonna be that stupid.
I almost got lost at last year's summer camp when we did, if you don't know, Chad, CGE does these like puzzle hunts at summer camp because we have a lot of people at CGE who like to make like riddles and puzzles. So last year's summer camp, there was like this, what would you call it? This like tournament or whatever, where they hit a bunch of puzzles and riddles all around the mountainside, and you had to run from place to place to find these puzzles. And my partner was with me, and we were like the only two other like English speaking partners of Czech people. So we were on our little English team, got totally lost, got super lost. We were in like a gully. It was bad. It was really bad. We like almost got straight up lost and eaten last summer camp. So the odds are not in our favor.
But to be fair, don't worry. The joke is that only Czech people get actually hurt in the mountains. Because we've got it like really close.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because the mountains are like really, really close by to the Czech border.
Yeah.
So the Czech people, that's just like a casual vacation, right? And we're used to going to our mountains or being fine in like flip-flops, and
Yeah.
it's still like doable.
Czechs
And
do
then we
love
go
their
to those
flip-flops.
mountains and we just like underestimate the weather and the conditions and how like some of the passes are gonna be
Great.
like so often that it's become like a universal joke where my best friend was like, wait, you're going there for summer camp? Well, he's fine, but you be careful.
Yeah.
Like, your partner's fine, he's not from there, but like, you be careful.
Because you're Czech. Dude, Alkali asked if the puzzles were in Czech. They translated most of them. So we won. We won the English category because we were the only English team. So we got our little prizes. But I will say there were a couple of puzzles that were apparently very language dependent. And there was one that we were looking for like, I swear to God, like an hour. This was the one where we were like in the gully, in the trees. We find this piece of paper and it says in English, "So sorry, this puzzle only works in Czech, smiley face, go to the next one." I almost cried. We worked so hard to find it, and it was the one that like just couldn't translate. So they made us find it, and then they're like, "Ha, tee hoo hoo. Sucks to suck, you can't do this puzzle, it's only in Czech. Go on, silly American, go to the next one." So that's what you have to look forward to this year, Steven, at summer camp. It really is trauma bonding with the other Americans out in the woods.
Great.
I'm not joking, Chad. It was traumatic.
Have we gotten Angie's clue
No,
for
Andrew, do you have a
normal
clue?
I've
exotic
been
pet?
waiting with it for like
Oh,
10 minutes.
interrupt
but we've
me,
been
Jesus.
but
Just
we had
interrupt
just
me.
like such a good talk about like the mountains that I just didn't. And the clue is white ferret.
Steven,
Okay.
what do you know about ferrets?
Quite a bit, actually.
Great, run with it.
Um,
I know nothing. Except that they're
okay.
stinky.
Not necessarily. You not have to give them
They're
things
deglanded.
to... No. So it is. I don't. It's not necessarily an exotic pet. Like I would think exotic pet being like a tiger
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But they're not necessarily a normal pet. Like I would say, obviously dogs and cats are the most normal. Then you go like to hamsters and fish and
then
then
snakes,
reptiles a little bit.
yeah, spiders.
So
yeah.
I'm thinking like I'm almost thinking that we are kind of almost straight up and down.
Yeah.
Like kind of between 2 and 3.
Does the white part mean anything to you? Does that mean they're albino or something and they're more
Not
rare?
necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, they're slightly more rare, but not really.
Okay.
So like I'm okay with kind of where you have it. Like
Yeah.
3A is fine.
I might bump it like like 3A is what
That's
I would.
fine. Yeah.
Based on what you said, I'm happy with that.
Because like
Was
they're not
gasping.
like they're kind of like they're close to like chinchillas
Sure.
are kind of in the same vein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I've known someone who owned a ferret, so it's not too weird. His name was Poe, by the way, which I think is the funniest name for a little ferret. Poe the ferret was so cute, but he was very stinky. That is the lasting memory of Poe the ferret in my brain.
Then that's bad animal ownership.
Ownership?
But they're- Yeah.
If he's stinky.
Yeah.
I thought your friend's
Most-
name was Pie. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask my partner
Megan
to
and
turn
Derek
up the
used to
AC.
have a,
Sweating.
Megan Derek used to have a ferret, or not a ferret, a chinchilla named Kevin.
Oh my god, Kevin's such a good name. Wait, for a chinchilla? That's so good.
Mhm.
I love people names for pets. I love it so much. Like, you introduced me to your cat named Joe. I think that's hilarious. I love it. All right, what is Chat's guess? Chat's guess is 3A. Oh, you copycats!
Quit copying this,
Copycat!
chat.
All right, do you want to change just to give us a chance at getting ahead, or... Because, like, if it is 3A, it's still a wash. Do you want to go big or go home and, like, give us 3B or something? I don't know.
Actually, I would
Rather be right than risk being
no,
wrong.
yeah, go 3B. Go 3B.
Okay. All right, you're officially to blame if this is a bad idea. Okay.
That's fine.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Angie has a face. Oh, Angie! Wait, you think it's what? Okay.
I guess that's
never
a very
mind.
localized thing.
Do you?
Because to,
Are parents
because
really
to
popular in
me-
the Czech Republic?
I mean, because to me, I went like normal to like exotic and like really weird. So like to me, exotic is like tigers and
Yeah.
stuff. And then like the
still
most
stand by.
normal pets, like the very like 1A would have been like the cats and the dogs.
Yeah.
Then with the 2, there's like the, as you said, like the fish or like the rabbits and stuff. And then like in the
You put
2,
it in 2. You put it. You
yeah,
put it
like
in
wait,
2.
in like the 1B, I would still put like the rabbits and stuff because every other person has like a rabbit or a fish. And then in the 2 section, I would put like the ferrets
You
because I
jump
know
to
like
ferrets
5
way
people
faster
with
than we jump to
ferrets.
ferrets. How many people do you know, Angie, who own ferrets?
2, 3. Personally, 3.
What?
And some more on like social media. And
Wow.
apparently ferrets are really good as like ADHD pets because they're a very ADHD as well.
Ferrets
They
are like
are, like,
illegal
all or
in half
nothing
the
as
states in the
pets.
U.S. to own as pets. Like
Oh, are they?
yeah, no,
Because
ferrets are
they're,
not
like,
legal
actually
everywhere here.
Kind of like okay. And I went with
I'm
the
allowed to
white
own a kangaroo.
ferrets just to like push it a little more to normal because I feel like not a lot of people would. If you're getting a ferret, you might want to get like the fancy, pretty ferret.
Well, no points for anyone. I would never in a
I'm so
million years
sorry,
would I have
guys.
guessed 2.
I did not know you guys like it was like forbidden in some states.
Yeah, it's
Also, I had like even weirder thoughts in my head, and I'm just like, ferret was actually tame, and I was afraid you guys were gonna go 1, and I'm so sad now.
in no universe would I go 1 for ferret. Never ever. For me, it really is like cats and dogs. Then yeah, like fish. Then maybe bunnies. Then
Reptiles are more common
Than
than
reptiles.
ferrets, in my opinion.
yes, reptiles are
Like-
way more common than ferrets.
Like snakes, lizards,
absolutely.
turtles.
Not here.
Weird. Well, we learned a fun cultural difference. Like I would have put like if you said turtle, snake, even spider, I'd put it like where you had it. But for me, ferret would not be up like 2B is
It'd
about
be
as
right in the
low as I
middle.
would have
Snakes
gone
be
for
like
ferret.
all the way up.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, well, Steven, it is your turn.
Let's do this.
You have got ugly word to beautiful word, or small to tiny.
We're gonna do ugly word to beautiful word.
All right, let's do it. All right, chat, say goodbye to the wheel. Angie, look away.
Oh, I'm dealing with the terrible news that McDonald's delivery is by now closed and I'm not getting dinner.
I'm so sorry for your loss. All right, let me know when you've looked.
Okay. Okay.
Right, Barb? Isn't it tragic? I was about to get nuggets and I'm not getting nuggets now.
Oh, chicken
That's so
nuggets with some
upsetting.
sweet and sour sauce.
Oh my god, my partner's the best. He's gonna go outside at like 9 after 9 p.m. to get me nuggets.
What a real one. Keeper.
Alright.
Truly, Barb. Hero. That's hero stuff.
That's hero stuff right there.
So for chat, we have ugly word is yellow, beautiful word is the pink side.
Chad loves you by now.
Rance is getting usurped as the favorite off-stream partner.
Okay.
Don't let him
I
hear
got
that.
one.
He'll be very upset. All of a sudden, I'll turn around. There'll be fresh baked bread at my side in his attempt to reclaim the throne.
I mean, he was in Chad like earlier.
He was.
Alright,
To be
guys
fair,
ready?
chat is easy to please. Yeah, we're ready, Steven.
My word is equality.
That's a beautiful word. I can't think.
That is a pretty
That's a
word.
pretty word. I mean, the question is, are we thinking about the meaning or are we thinking about the word itself?
I would think about the word itself.
The word itself. Words that start with vowels, like E is kind of a weird, like, not a great starting letter, you know? Equality. But I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it has to be more on this side, right? And then beyond that, it's very wishy-washy, subjective.
And then even if you go about meaning, like equality,
Yeah.
it's such a
beautiful.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So like it definitely has to be there.
Is it right? Is E a bad starting letter? Well, I don't know where to go from there, right? Like we all agree it's on like there are very ugly words, right? That are just kind of ugh, you know? It's definitely on this
Moist.
side. Yeah, moist, iconic, ugly word. But I wouldn't say, like, I think there are maybe more... Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna say in the 3 range. I'm gonna say like 3B would be my feel, because it's a beautiful word, it evokes positive feelings, but I think there are more like love, words that are a little bit more like visually pleasing, like they're short, they're sweet. I feel like, I don't know, or more like, I don't know, got more zhuzh. Got a little bit more zhuzh.
I do like 3B, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think like there's fancier and even like cooler words to say if you were like really trying to be like absolutely the most beautiful thing.
Yeah. I'm
But
trying
it's
to think about
definitely on the beautiful side.
what the extreme for me would be. What would be the most beautiful word? I don't know. It's so hard to separate it from the meaning of the word, right? Chess is 4A.
Like
okay.
barb. As the most beautiful word.
Most beautiful.
I would say boop.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Boop.
Boop?
B-O-O.
This is a good word. Ooh, welcome on in, Games Grotto. It's nice to see you. They say serendipity. That feels more literally as a word itself, devoid from its meaning. Serendipity. It sounds very carefree and light and pretty, like that rolls off the tongue in a more fun way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to get
like,
too swayed by
3D
what
is
it
good.
means. It's about what it looks like, the mouthfeel of it. It's got like average mouthfeel, you know?
Average mouth.
It's got average mouthfeel. But I don't feel very strongly. Angie, if you have like strong opinions here, I'm fine either way. As long as it's
Yeah,
more
like
on this side, for sure.
Like definitely more on that side, and I would not go like 4B definitely. I think there's way better words, and chat is 4A, and we're not going with chat.
Alright, so you want to stick
Like
with 3B?
we're not gaining anything if we're with chat, so let's stay with 3B.
All right.
3B is good. 3B is solid.
Steven
Looks so
no.
so not. Oh
Damn
wow.
it. Damn. I think we overthought it. I think, were you thinking about the meaning of the word?
Is there anything more beautiful than equality?
Oh, it's not about the meaning of the word. It's about the word itself. It's a fine word.
It is my definition of what those things mean, of what the scale is.
All right, it is your. We just had the wrong definition. I was going very
Yeah.
literal.
To be fair, I did not even think about the meaning of the word. I was like, we're talking about how pretty the word
The
is.
word, yeah, the word itself devoid. Well, that we were just thinking about it wrong.
Actually, eloquence was actually one of the words in my brain.
See, that I would have. Eloquence is a very, I don't know.
Very fancy
4B Club.
word.
All right, chat is now 17 to our 7. We got about 20 minutes left in the stream. I don't know how possible it is to close the gap, but we will try our best. It is my turn now.
We're not doing very well, are we?
Ooh, we have limited to infinite, or casual event to formal event. And I think I'm gonna do that one. I think that's slightly more fun. Do
That's gonna be hilarious.
to formal event. All right, look away,
Okay,
everybody.
Looking away.
Avert your eyes.
Looking away.
Interesting. Okay. You can look. Formal event is orange, casual event is green.
Now the clue's gonna be like summer camp.
I'm gonna say
Thanks, bloody. Aren't they? Like, well, Ray thinks if Chad wants to pick a different color for the headphones, we can change them.
all right.
Dead quiet. Purple? Alkali wants purple. Let's do purple. Where is it? Lighting.
Okay. I'm going to say, again, sorry for the very American reference. I'm going to say Thanksgiving dinner.
It's also very family specific too.
That is the clue. Thanksgiving dinner. And I will clarify because we have a lot of Canadians in chat. American Thanksgiving dinner. I know Thanksgiving is something that other people have, but
I'm going to say that it is on the line between 1 and 2, maybe 1B, but it's a pretty casual event. As far as like, when I think casual versus formal, I'm thinking like how you dress up. And normally Thanksgiving, you're wearing comfortable, like relatively comfortable clothes. Like you're not necessarily wearing like your PJs, but you're wearing comfortable clothes because you're eating a lot of food. So, at least for most people that I know, nobody really dresses up for Thanksgiving. So I think that it's actually right about
section 2, if that influences your thoughts at all.
We're about to find something else about Ray's family, that they all wear like tuxedos and formal like cocktail dresses to Thanksgiving dinner.
Chad is saying, looks like they're leaning towards 2A.
I'm just like, I have no clue what Thanksgiving is actually about, other than that it's like a family event. So to me, that's a very mysterious event.
At this point, it's just a time to get together with family and eat a lot of food. And you're supposed to say what you're thankful for. Where most people are about to go be the most hateful they've ever been is they try to go get a TV for $100 at Best Buy on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
So by now it's not like a fancy thing?
No.
Because like all I know about Thanksgiving is that one scene from Adam's Family where Wednesday burns everything.
That's all you need to know.
Like, that's all I know about Thanksgiving.
That's
usually
iconic.
People eat a bunch of food, and then like you watch football, and then people go to the store and, you know.
Yeah, so it's just like a chill family thing.
Yeah. So I think that right where we're at is actually pretty good.
You want to be on the line between 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's... Then, if it's like that chill, then yes. Then I would put it like somewhere there. Because like, you still meet with like more extended family than usual, but otherwise it's chill.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, like you pretty much wear whatever you want.
Alright, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to learn something about Rachel's family.
Ooh, that's gonna be like
What the
whoa. So
Guess my
Steven,
experience
turns out
isn't
you're the one that
representative.
doesn't
Never
care.
mind. Ha ha ha.
Right, like, do you guys like dress up for Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah! You're supposed
Are
to
you
dress
serious?
nice. Yeah, you're not like it's in my family. Thanksgiving outfits are not kind of like, we don't celebrate Easter, but like what other people do for Easter. Like you dress nice. You're not in suits and ties, but like you put on your nice sweater, you wear real pants, you have a little dinner together.
So wait, does real pants equal formal to you? If you don't wear like
yeah,
yoga pants,
someone
it's formal?
Diplomat nailed it, I think, earlier. Diplomat said, you know, over here, 1 is like PJs. To me, this is like cookout, right? You know? Then it's like, what's neutral? Thanksgiving is a little bit more formal. It's like, you're all getting together to eat, but there's like a little bit of a dress code. You have to like look a little nice. We bring out the nice
Easter and
plates.
Christmas would be there. Easter and Christmas would be where you
Really?
have that. Thanksgiving is more
in
casual.
the same category in my brain. If I had said Easter, would you have said this?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because Easter, people go to church, they're dressed up, then they go and have a nice dinner. Like
But I would say Easter is more like over here for formality.
No, that's like wedding.
This is wedding.
Would so not happen.
No,
on that
that's
scale.
like
that's
like that's like Met Gala.
Okay. Met Gala, wedding.
And you understand. Also, you understand that I'm from, like, I live in West Virginia. In West Virginia, it could all be all the way over at 1 and be a wedding.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, you put on your not holy jeans.
Okay, my other
wedding.
idea for this before I went for Thanksgiving was gonna be a non-board game industry company retreat. Would that have been better?
where I said summer camp, so you'll have to changed it just in case.
I had to say non-board game because everything board game is casual. Like it could be
That's
it could be
true.
the board game of the year awards and people will be walking up in shorts. Like we are a very, very casual industry regardless. But I think of like, you know, your average businessmen when they go to their company retreat, it's like button-down attire, right? You're not in suits, you know, but you're not
How many company retreats have you been to?
so many. So many outside of the board game industry. Wow. But yeah, wow. So I don't know, my family, like Thanksgiving's the biggest holiday in my family. So maybe I should have thought about that. That's not a universal thing. Like it's bigger than Christmas for us. Like people will be in their nice sweaters. We bring out the fancy plates that were passed down like through our family. Like we bring out like the Kennedy plates for Thanksgiving.
Paper
That's
plates.
like, yeah, nope. All right, well, we learned something about me.
We only do Christmas with my parents, so we skip over Easter because Czech Easter is really weird.
Czech Easter, I have learned Czech Easter is very weird.
Czech Easter is, I'm not even going there.
Yeah,
Like,
I would probably
it's not worth it.
recommend not going there as well.
It's not worth it.
So it's Angie's turn. Angie, your options are very on theme. We have religious to sacrilegious and spicy to mild.
Let's do spicy to mild because we're not getting into what I think about religion.
That sounds like a good
and,
idea.
Like, how I am in religion. That would be a big talk.
All right, Steven, look away. Angie, here's your spectrum.
Okay.
All right.
And here Ray always thinks that I'm the person who's going to cause problems on the screen.
I mean, yeah, well.
Wow.
And my clue would be marshmallows.
Super mild, right?
1A.
Yeah. That's gotta be about as mild as it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could put it on I almost said on a schmore. On a s'more. There's no H in s'more, right?
On a s'more.
On a s'more. On a s'more.
There is no H in s'more.
Isn't s'more like literally like some more?
Yeah.
But like with
my family still says it's s'mores, and it makes me so annoyed. It sounds so wrong. It's s'mores. It's one word, but my family still kind of like pronounces the apostrophe. They say s'mores. And I hate it so much. I hate it. All right, it looks like chat is also unanimously in the 1 category. Are you gonna go 1A or 1B, chat? I think we're pretty solidly 1A. I mean, unless we think, what's something blander than a marshmallow? I mean, you could say white bread, but even white bread tastes like something. I feel like marshmallows are just sugar. They don't taste like anything. So, I'm happy with 1A. I mean, I guess, yeah, water, sure. But would you call water bland? That's a weird term for water.
Yes, I would.
You would? It's just tasteless.
Yes.
You're a strange
it's not
man.
Bland, it's mild, by the way.
Oh, you are strange, Ray. Listen, your taste buds are destroyed by eggs and soy sauce.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's out of pocket. That is uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Wow.
I guess it's not bland, it's mild. Yeah, no, it's 1A. It's 1A for sure. We won't delay it any longer. Chat also agrees 1A. I'm assuming we all are getting points here. Bibbity bop. We could have gone more to the right. I told you. 2 points for each though. 2 points all around.
I was really trying to like say something that's really close so you guys won't like shoot out of proportion again somehow. Yeah. But also like leave a tiny bit of room so maybe we mislead Chad more than we mislead you. That did not work.
Yeah. I mean, I would have pushed it a little bit this way probably, but I would have felt really stupid if it was like all the way over here and I was like, marshmallows.
I mean, yeah,
sort of taste.
That's a fair point.
I would have felt
really
very
fair
silly.
Point.
But I don't know, Chad, what would be your clue for that? Something that's not completely mild, but like mostly mild. What would be your clue for that? Because that's a rough spot for that.
I was thinking
any
just
flavor
like
of
general
LaCroix.
candy.
It's just the hint, the whisper. It's like someone just passed a lemon through the water. It has got nothing more than that.
Yes.
Angie playing Wavelength, but with the crypto rules. Diplomat out.
To try to, like, throw off the other team more than your own team. All right, Steven, your options are, we probably have time for maybe Steven and then me to go, probably. Depends on how long it takes, but one more round at most. Taste bad to taste good, or sport to game. You gotta do
those
sport
are both
to game.
really good. All right, we'll do sport to game.
I feel like that's a good one. All right. Angie, look away.
I'm looking away. Looking out the window, hoping for nuggets.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
so sport is on the pink side over here. Game is on the yellow side over here. We'll come back. Oh my god, I just noticed that that's a new command. Exclamation point high is we'll come back. That's good. That's really good. Just the slightest hint of garlic. Yeah, Ritz crackers, that's not bad. It's got a little bit of salt, just the slightest concept of flavor. I mean, marshmallows really do taste like nothing. But again, it wasn't flavorful to not flavorful.
Also,
it was
like,
it was mild?
Do you
Yeah,
guys... It was mild, but also, like, do you guys not have, like, flavor in marshmallows?
No. I mean, there's, like, peeps and stuff, but, like, when you say marshmallow...
Our marshmallows are, like, colorful. We have, like, half white, half pink, and the pink side's, like, sweeter.
It's
like
you
fruitier.
can find them. You can find them, but they're very uncommon. Generally, when you say marshmallow, everyone's thinking just a white little fluffy.
Yeah. Unless
like,
you specify,
sugar cube.
if you say marshmallow, we all just assume the bland white ones that you put on s'mores.
That's because here you actually have to put effort into getting the bland white ones, because those are like the movie ones that are normally around.
What is, gee, why are you coming at me so hard right now? She's saying, Ray, are your taste buds okay? Ray's taste buds don't work. Well, based on what, G? What is the reason for this?
Marshmallows not having flavor. Marshmallows just like have marshmallow flavor.
Marshmallows just taste like sugar. You cannot tell me marshmallows taste like something. I absolutely refuse that concept.
Marshmallows have their own flavor.
Dude, no they don't.
Okay. My clue for this is going to be a dexterity thing like Jenga.
A dexterity thing like Jenga. Great.
Him making so sure not to say game.
Sugar doesn't have a flavor, chicken.
Well,
It's a feeling. It's not a flavor. You silly goose.
Ray.
You silly
Ray.
little goose.
Ray, no. Sugar has flavor.
Am I just being gaslit? It's like how salt doesn't have a flavor.
Yes, it does. So
No, it
definitely
does.
has a flavor.
It tastes salty.
Okay, Rachel, listen. Soy sauce has ruined your life.
No, it's not the
I'll say
soy
it.
sauce. It's no. It tastes salty. It's not like it tastes of rosebuds and licorice. It tastes like salt.
You're talking about aromas, not tastes, Ray.
How many Rachels are we up to?
It's just like way too many. Way too many, and we've basically forgotten what like Steven's clue was.
Salt is a
stuff
seasoning.
like-
Sugar is a seasoning. It is not a flavor. You can be like, can I have sugar flavor, please? Like if you were to order ice cream, you wouldn't say I want salt flavored ice cream. That's not a thing. You could say salted caramel. For some reason that makes sense, but
For some reason that makes sense, because it's a flavor, right?
no, the caramel
Hold
is
on.
the flavor, not the.
Hold on.
No, I don't like where he's going. I don't like this.
Yes, go for it,
No.
Steven, because that's actually fair. Also, oh my god.
You
Oh
like
my
about
god,
race
you guys,
taste
I
buds?
know you're probably gonna
So
be
this
just
right
like,
here, Rachel.
The truffle
What
is
flavor
the
is
flavor.
this?
The chocolate is the flavor. The sea salt is the seasoning. It is not flavored.
What do you mean it's
What do you
the
think flavor comes from?
Oh.
Also, Chad just died because
Barb,
I
are you
showed
okay?
nuggets.
Barb, can we
nuggets on
can we
camera.
chill, please? Thanks.
It's fine. I showed nuggets on camera. That's what happened. Sorry.
No, you're good.
But it's like 10 p.m. here. I'm hungry.
Enjoy your nuggets. All right,
Thank
our
you.
clue was
Something like dexterity game. Dexterity something like Jenga. I think it was. There wasn't the word game in it. Very on purpose. It sounded.
yeah. It's I'm thinking like it's not a sport. But then also, what is up and down? That's always the trick with Wavelength, right? Is like, what is the dead center between sport and game?
What's the sportiest sport?
Sporty sport
is
football, right?
like probably,
And
or is it like no? Sportiest sport would be like athletics. Like
sure.
something that's not even considered like something that doesn't like normally have points until it's like a competition, as in like Olympics or something.
I'm not gonna say I totally follow what you just said, but I think vaguely we're on the same page. Diplomat in chat said that straight up and down is chess. Maybe. Oh no. Straight up and down is chess boxing. That's straight up and down. Chess boxing, which is a real thing. That I think is straight up and down. I'm good to put. What was chat's guess? Just for context, they said B something, but I always miss the number because it always goes so fast.
I mean, I would say that straight up and down is laser game.
Ooh, that's not bad. Chat's choice was 3B.
Because like it's a lot of moving, it's a lot of running around, but it's still a game.
Yeah.
But then Jenga, I would think it's definitely in the 3.
Yeah. The problem is I also like 3B, and I don't want to go with what chat's saying.
3B I like as well. But then what we could do is go like slightly next to the like where chat is.
You want to do like there?
Something like that.
Yeah, I could be down with that.
Something like that.
Oh, escape
So
from
that we
school.
maybe like get the color that's like right next to chat.
Yeah. Sargar, thank you for joining us in chat. Welcome on in. I'm good with that. You want to go for it, or you want to think about it a little bit more?
Let's go for it.
All right, let's see.
Dun, dun,
Ah!
dun. We should have gone on to the other side of chat.
Yeah, damn it. All right, chat gets 4 points. We get 2 points, and we will do one more. We got time for one more. Not that it makes a difference, but just for our pride, we can try one more time.
All I want to say is that Chat and I have been on the same page.
You
this
really
whole time.
have.
You two
have
need to step it up.
I've given us our most points, but I think Steven has given chat their most points. Like, every time Steven gives a clue, chat nails it. All right, last one.
Well, as we found out from the Kunahora stream, Steven is synonymous with the people, so...
Man of the people. All right, I have good habit to bad habit, or cat person to dog person. We're doing cat person to dog person, absolutely. There's no debate on that. Cat person is green side, dog person is pink side.
This is gonna be hilarious.
All right. I looked away. I have to look. I almost said tell me when you're ready, and then I realized it's me. It's my turn. Okay, you guys can look now. Oh, this is hard. Cat person to dog person.
This is hard, so it's not at the very edge.
Cat person to dog person.
Bloody Lion and Nuggies are awesome, and I have 1 ketchup and 2 sweet and sours.
Sounds good. Yo, what's up, James Blake? Welcome on in. Happy Friday.
Because I have 20 nuggets. I have like a giant box of nuggets. So
My clue is me.
Hi,
You?
Me.
You?
It's the best I got.
Ray, do you not remember Me 3 and how that went?
Solid point, but I said what I said. My clue is me.
Okay. I'm gonna let chat decide first.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say anything yet because I want to give us a competitive edge.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna trust your judgment as somebody who's holding a cat right now on stream.
This is Faith. Faith
Welcome
is
back,
always making an
Gabrielle.
appearance on BGH.
Hi, Faye.
Right.
Look at what good girl. So gentle.
She's
Dude,
my old girl.
I love.
She's not gentle. Faith is. People refer to Faith as the devil cat because she likes me and only me, and will like swipe at anyone else and hiss.
Dude, I love Eleni's cat. She has multiple cats, and all of them, especially like the gray one, she'll be in a Zoom meeting and her cat will just be at the edge of her screen. Just like in profile, staring at something. I don't know what he's looking at, but like every meeting, one of Eleni's cats is always like really, really, really close to her camera. Just side profile. Ooh, what chat decide? What was their number? Three? Okay. So now they're between 3A and 3B. Interesting. Interesting.
We're waiting for chat.
Oh, it's very close. This might be chat's first time. Greebles, the invisible things that cats stare at.
Also, chat chose
3B, so I leave it where it is.
What's your insider knowledge?
So Ray has a dog. Well, her family has a dog that she loves very, very much. So she is a dog person, but she does love all animals. Like Ray loves animals more than people. But she is more of a dog person. So I think we go on the line between 3 and 4, because I think she is much more a dog person than a cat person.
Oh. I'm okay.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed, but I'm gonna trust your Steven's insider knowledge, because he's known you longer.
Okay. All right, this will be the final one because it's 4 o'clock.
Dun dun dun
Dun dun dun dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Chat, I swear to God. We got 2 points. They get 3 points. You had the right logic.
Well.
Steven had the right logic though. Hold on, let me, oh God. Oh God, everything's moving. I didn't mean to do that. Oh God.
I was mostly thinking that, like, I would guess you more as a cat person, because I don't think you're outdoorsy enough.
So that is actually what my logic was. I've been told by people all my life that I give off cat person energy, but I am a dog person, so I kind of like tried to split the difference. And I since have started dating a very big cat person, so I've come around to cats. I am still, you offer me a cat or a dog, I'm always gonna pick a dog over a cat. I have come around to cats, and I feel like I give off cat person energy, but yeah. I'm proud of you, Steven, though, because I feel like if it was up to Angie, we would have gone more cat side. I think that's how I typically come off to people. And then chat gets 3, so sorry, I can't add
I just did not know enough, so it's just like, yes, if you know she has a cat, and just like, yes, and just like if you know there is a dog, I'm just like, yes, there
is a dog.
There.
You 100% give off cat person energy. That's what I've been told my whole life, and I've never owned a cat. I've spent very minimal time around cats in real life. Part of that's because I'm allergic to dogs and cats, and it's easier to find hypoallergenic dogs than it is to find hypoallergenic cats. I'd be very down for a Sphinx cat, but my partner thinks they look weird. I think they look so silly, and in a good way.
They're so creepy.
They're awesome. I love them. They're so fleshy and
they're
weird.
So
I love them.
Creepy.
That's the only kind of cat I could ever own, because I'm very, very allergic to them. So that definitely influences my opinions a little bit.
There's hypoallergenic kittens by now. There's kittens that glow in the dark, and you would pick a kitten that's like a Sphinx kitten.
Yeah. They're just silly little goobers. Well, anyways, it's 4 o'clock, everybody. It's Friday, so we're gonna peace on out of here. The final score for Chat versus CGE Wavelength on here this day, April 21st, is CGE 13, Chat 26. Well done,
But
Chat.
that means we win, because
It's golf.
there are 45 people in chat right now. So you divide the 26 by 45,
There you go. There you
And-
go.
the 13 by 3. So we win by number of points per person.
There you go.
Since today we're doing math a lot with Ray, apparently.
There, apparently, yeah. Apparently that's what's happening. But yeah, thanks for playing. I think last time it was a lot closer. I think chat was in need of a really big win in Wavelength. I think last time we played, we won. But it's been a while, so I'm glad to see people enjoyed Wavelength again. I know it's been a hot second. I'll try to bring it back more. It's such a fun way to end out the Friday stream. Thank you.
Wavelength's really nice.
Yeah. Thank you to Stephen and Angie for joining me and being on my team. Thank you to everyone in chat for making it to the very end. Jeremiah Balab, Chicken, Bloody, Alclay, Rennie, Arliel, Meryl, G, Dark Santanica. Thank you all for hanging out to the very end. I appreciate you. Spring, I love you so very much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I got nothing going on my personal channel this weekend, so no updates on that front. I will be back next Tuesday on this channel at 11 a.m. Eastern time for some Tash Kalar with Eleni, which we haven't played in a really, really long time. So I'm looking forward to that. What else do we have? Friday, I think I'm gonna do a marathon stream where marathon loosely. I don't think it's gonna be like an uncapped marathon, but I'm gonna try to make as much progress as humanly possible on my Starship Captains minis next Friday. I'm gonna be hanging out with Jamie Daggers for some of that. And I think Thursday is Arnak with the community. But you can check our social medias and our Discord if you want to know what the exact schedule is when I decide it on Monday. We also are initiating our graphical overhaul of this channel. So the graphics you see next week, I think they'll be done and ready, so they should be different. I'm really, really excited. I've been working with Stepan, our graphic designer, to redo how the schedule and promo graphics look. So keep your eyes out for that. Yeah, Stepan also, you might have noticed the banner on the channel is different. We also added new panels. We've been slowly rolling out some of the new graphics for the channel, so I'm very, very excited. Also, this overlay will change, so everyone say goodbye to this little brown name box, everything that we see on here. I think if we're ready on Tuesday, it'll be different. So yeah, I love you all very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is honestly only fun if you guys show up and play with us. So thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us and play some Wavelength. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat.